Are you wondering whether traveling solo is an option for you? Are you daydreaming of maybe organizing a trip just for yourself? What are the advantages of traveling solo and why everyone is so into these solo trips and actually highlighting the benefits of them? So in this video, I'm gonna give you my 5 reasons why you should start traveling solo. And I hope this gives you the final motivation to start planning and booking your first solo trip. Hello my people, hola mi gente, I'm Monse, I'm an engineer and this is my YouTube channel. In this YouTube channel we talk about mindset, lifestyle, arts, a bit of travel vlogs now and then. I'm finding my feet on the YouTube platform and I'm so grateful that you are with me on this journey. If you want to continue supporting me on this journey, please do subscribe on my channel below. And if you really like this video or the contents I'm gonna be sharing with you in a minute, please hit the like button below. Now, get to the video. So when you are organizing your solo trip, it may seem obvious, but you don't need to rely on anyone, you don't need to count on anyone, so you can do as you please. Actually, in this kind of thing, you have so much freedom to do what you want to do, when you want to do it. So actually, this is a good experience to reconnect to yourself because you may have so many things you want to do in life, but you're always compromising with other people. So in this kind of self-care activity, because for me, traveling solo is a way of self-care for myself. Imagine if you just want to, I don't know, visit some museums in Athens and no one around you is that into those things as you are. So you have the freedom to choose to do this cultural activity, this cultural holiday, cultural trip, because maybe your friends or your family members, your friends are into more relaxing holidays and you are into more cultural ones. So this is the first and one of the best things because you can listen to your needs and to your wants and actually create kind of a holiday, organize kind of a style of holiday and when to do it accordingly to your calendar days, to your work, to your lifestyle, accordingly to your wants and needs. So you are listening to yourself. Apart from the organizing the trip, the style of the holiday, everything, when you're going for a solo trip, you remember these trips, these group trips, you are in the trip, you are in these holidays, and you are with a bunch of friends or you are with your family, maybe 3-4 people, or even more, like group holidays with 8 people around you. You need to compromise a lot on the day-to-day activities. You need to compromise a lot on when are we eating, how are we doing this, are we paying for this? We need to split up in 2 groups because we are so many people and then some of us want to go somewhere, some of others want to go anywhere else. So actually the second thing of freedom of choice is actually in the holidays. In the holidays, day by day, you get to choose what activities to do, when to do them, how much you're gonna spend in those activities. So actually, in this atmosphere, you are in control of kind of fulfilling your dreams or fulfilling your wants. So these are all examples. Maybe lying in bed more in the morning and exploring more in the afternoon, or maybe exploring 8 a.m. in the morning and coming back to the hotel earlier. This is as you want. And now in the confidence section, there are 3 main reasons why you should start traveling solo. Traveling solo is gonna boost your confidence, so this could be a really good thing to start doing it. You are making decisions all the time, from the organization of the trip till the very last minute of the trip. So you are not relying on anyone else to kind of voice your opinions, decide on things. So as you are making loads of decisions all the time, you're just getting to know yourself more and more and more. And when you're back in your hometown, or as I said, the place you live, you're gonna know more what you like to do on a trip or how do you behave when you are on your own in the morning. The more decisions you make, the more you're gonna know yourself. So the more you know yourself, you're gonna become more confident because you are getting to know yourself more and more and you are trusting yourself then more and more. So this is the first reason. You are all the time making decisions for yourself. So your confidence is gonna grow because, as I said, you are getting to know yourself every second of the trip. And you're gonna come back a lot more resourceful as well. Because also, apart from the normal day-to-day activities, you can have issues during the trip. I'm not saying you put yourself at risk and be in places later at night, unsafe places on your own. No, I'm not saying this. So in these little risks, in these little moments or situations that may happen, you lose a connection or something like that, you need to sort things out. So you are relying again on yourself again, making decisions again, and obviously as you experience issues and situations in which you had little problems or bigger problems, maybe, I don't know, you have a cancellation of a second connection and you are left in the stopover for a day and a half without a suitcase or something like that. From these moments, I know it is hard if you are on your own and it's the first experience you are having, but you're growing because after these situations, you're gonna be much more resourceful. And when you are back, you are much more independent, much more resourceful, and you can rely on yourself much more. Apart from this one, apart from the decisions, you are getting to know yourself more because also you'll have some alone moments. So for example, you've visited a museum, then you went to a free walking tour, maybe you went to have dinner, but then at the end of the day, maybe you are in your hotel room and try like scrolling on Instagram, maybe watching some videos on YouTube, and you are alone. And not necessarily these moments are gonna be down moments, but in these moments of silence, that's why I'm saying silence, because in the free walking tour there's gonna be other people talking, the guide tour talking, in the museums as well, maybe you are gonna be into the activity. But once you are alone and maybe in silence, you're gonna get to know your thoughts more and more, like not just necessarily making decisions, but what are you thinking in the moment, how are you feeling in the moment. So you're connecting to yourself at the same time. So apart from making decisions, these alone moments and solo moments, maybe while taking the flight, like 5 hours flight, I don't know. So you have so much gap moments in which you are gonna be in contact with your mind if you are not like overstimulating your mind all the time. But yeah, obviously I would encourage as well to take books, maybe to have some laptop or something like that to watch a film or things like that. But also this could be a really good experience to get you know your feelings as well. Of course, you are gonna meet so many different people, even though you don't make friends in this trip. Actually, I normally make friends in my solo trips. But if you're really shy, you're gonna meet the taxi driver, you're gonna meet the receptionist of the hostel, you are going to maybe a museum, you need to talk to people all the time, maybe you are hiring a tour to somewhere, or maybe just go to a free walking tour. You are gonna be in constant interaction with random strangers, and this, if you are shy or you are not very socially like skilled person, you will need to develop your social skills. You are gonna develop much more confidence in conversations. And also, you don't need to start by going 1 month to Asia, wherever, to explore on your own. No, you can start for 4 days in Athens, as I did last year, or even a weekend in your kind of region or country. I mean, it doesn't need to be big. You need to start where you feel more confident. Like if you've never experienced this, maybe a day trip, a solo day trip, like an hour away from your home. That's okay. Maybe next time a weekend away in your country, but in a different region, location. And then you can jump to another country, maybe, or further to another continent. But obviously this may be different for different people, but I really encourage you to try it out because you won't regret it. As a conclusion, as I said, these are many reasons why you should start traveling solo. You have like this pleasure, freedom of choice, reasons in which you are choosing a holiday or a kind of style of trip as you please, when you want, how you want it, the amount of money you want to spend. So this is really good. You pretty much never experience these things, so once you are planning something like this for yourself, treat it like a gift for yourself. So this is really good for your self-esteem, and at the same time you are developing your self-confidence and different new skills that are totally valuable in life. Take a leap of faith, kind of organize yourself and book this solo trip if you keep thinking about it, because you've never been there, so that's why you are afraid of that. But this is a totally rewarding experience. And yes, this is the end of today's video. I hope you like it, and if you like it, click the like button below. And I really hope you are start packing and organizing your first solo trip, because this is unforgettable. See you in my next video. Bye bye!